Ja, toch. All right, all right, all right. I don't know. I have this camera. Oh, so it works like that. I got the camera. I don't know if I'm gonna use it. I don't know if you like it. I thought let's just put another camera video on it. This is a trade I missed this morning, but we're gonna cover it anyway because I'm gonna show you the way you could have entered the trade. It's a very nice trade, nonetheless. Missed me by 1 pip, so um, let's just break it down. Oh, so itchy. Holy shit. All right, let's just go over it. So let's start on the daily. We knew that we had this previous daily high being taken. We knew that, but for me, it was still valid to look for longs. And that's basically the whole story of the high time frame for this trade. There was not like really any other thing on the daily time frame I used for this trade. Actually, not even on the 4 hour. I knew that we took this liquidity. I also knew that we are in this bearish range, but I was just favoring a little bit higher pricing before selling off, and that's actually what's happening right here, right now. So that was my reason to look for a long and just a short trade. No, like no swing trade, nothing. Just one to the target where the trade is, and that's it. Now going on the lower time frame, we can build more story to the trade. So we got this actually. Let me go to the 30 minutes so we can see the structure and everything going on. So reasons for this trade to trade long higher, we had this basically we never reached the discount of this overall lag, but in meantime, or that's not the right word, but in between the on the way up, we started to create new internal range structure. So we got a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a high low, and then we created a new higher high. Then Asia high took previous daily highs as well, but we never reached discount for this last leg up. So basically from this low up to this high. We had internal range liquidity taken, but we never tapped into the 1 hour fair value gap. So I wanted to see price come into the fair value gap. That was like my idea for the trade. Um, Ideally, I wanted to see price tap into this 1 hour supply zone, the extreme one that took out the liquidity over here, turned around and smashed down. This is also like this area is the area that took this previous daily high. So shorts from this area were valid. And yeah, so reasons for the long was this structure, the unmitigated 1 hour fair value gap. Then to add up to that long, we took internal range. So actually, let's go lower. We took internal range liquidity. We got Asia low being taken. So as you can see here, I chose. Let me go to the 1 minute to point it out. So the trade reaches highest point over here. So no need to look further than that. So initially Asia stopped here, here this candle. So this should have been my Asia low, but as I say, like you want Asia to be like a strong structure point. Asia high and low is just a label, but essentially it means it's a strong structure point, right? So knowing that, I was like, all right, that's not the real Asia low. This one over here, I thought this one is the one because we got a bullish break, early seller or early buyers. I immediately after I saw this, I marked on the early buyers. You can actually hold up, actually use this. Oh, why is it? There you go. Ask myself, is this the highest probability? So we took that liquidity, yeah. And then we get to the 50 minute and I saw that close and I was like, oh, that's good. So that's this candle over here. After we took that liquidity and we tapped into the 50% even of the demand, we closed like this above the liquidity. So I was like, all right, longs are good. But if we go lower again, we can see there was no like confirmation yet. So that was this candle. And if we go to the 1 minute, we can see there was like nothing. We just came up and there's no liquidity, no structure, nothing to it. So then with the idea of Frankfurt pushing price down and London pushing price up, so to get that London swing essentially, we waited, structure got created, we got our early buyers here, we got another set of minor early buyers taking out this high that led to this low out as well, and then coming down, trickling down, we get a 1 minute swing or market shift over here, this liquidity being taken to the upside, and that one provided no entry. There was no entry there, price never came back. Then we made a 5 minute market shift, and therefore I zoomed out and I used, did I delete the wrong one? I think I did. No. So we can take off that one. Then I used the market demand area from this high down to this low. As you can see over here, let me extend it. Oops. There you go. And I was looking for longs basically below this liquidity, although there was a 50-minute fair value gap. So this was the reason why I missed the trade. We had this demand area for the long, and we came up, we built up some liquidity pool over here. We still got unmitigated Asia highs. We took Asia lows. We also have a bearish structure over here. So we got a high, low, a high, higher low, higher high, bearish break, return to premium, continuation down, return to premium. But that was inside this structure. Therefore, longs were more valid to me, knowing that we had that 1 minute, 1 hour fair value gap over there, liquidity pool over there, Asia high unmitigated, Asia lows taken, internal range liquidity taken, swing being formed, also mitigation and of this 5 minute POI that sits inside the almost inside the 50% of the demand area in the 50-minute. I was looking for longs. So, and I just got missed. And how did you take this trade? Just put your stop above the fair value gap, and then you target still target this 1 hour fair value gap. So you put it above the 50-minute fair value gap. Let me go to the 50-minute, or even the 50% of that. And that would have got me in the trade actually, but I was looking at 5.7. So over here, and then long, and then this would have been your first TP, which is not the best RR, but 1 to 3 gets hit, and even 1 to 4 gets hit. So even if you say to yourself, all right, I want to target this demand area or supply area, you still hit 1 to 4, right? So that's good trade. And with my entry, if it would have been tapped, 5.7, there you go. It would have met 1 to 5. So my first partial would have been over here, 1 to 3.3. My second partial would have been over here. So I would close trade over here. And that's trade basically. I hope this helped. For me, it helped actually to break it down, because everything happens in a moment so fast. And now this is why I write it down as well. Ideally, I want to see that strong impulse. We got a strong impulse, price even impulsed up. Took the 5 minute over here, and then yeah, so it's all here. Just take a screenshot or whatever. All right, that's the recap or the case study. Peace out. Why is my face so big on the screen?